Pilot. He's a non-factor. He's Ashe. Ashe has always needed the peel. Ashe has always needed her team to play around her, but instead, Kuzan and Pilot just get completely zerged in the back line. There's only tanks left from JINAIR. They're not going to do any damage. And Whimsy, the Pounce, Braum has the W. There's high mobility from SKT. They trade on it. JINAIR opts into a fight they're never going to win after the Dragon is already dead, and they get punished.
You know, this particular game kind of reminds me of the 2013 SK Telecom K, right? Where they have a solid early game, they get those standard lanes, they get a little bit of a lead, and then one or two team fights and they blow the entire thing wide open. And they just look so good about their team fighting, so decisive. It's good to see. It's good to see SKT looking a little bit tighter this week. And JINAIR obviously has been a great team this season, but SK Telecom have been the ones that really need to get back in form, and they're doing that today, so far anyway.
The big story is that Blank's individual play, there's been no misplays, with some mechanical misplays from Gragas when he played that against Afrika, no such misplays here. And the team playing around the pressure jungler in Italy is what's been different from this SKT and any other SKT we've seen in 2016.
Yeah. There's Blank, they're going to try to dive Trace. Trace with the body slam. There's a pillar to slow down Poppy, and Bang comes in to help Duke pick up that kill. Yeah, there's just nothing that JINAIR can do at this point.
Let me just pop over to the gold lead. It's pretty big.
It's pretty gigantic, man. 15,000 gold at 26 minutes. Yeah, this is a stomp.
Well, this is what the changes Riot wanted to do to make the games quicker. If you win the early game, which how often has there even been an early game with the whole lane swap situation? But if you win the early game, as SKT did, this is the sort of snowball that's possible on the 2016 patches.
Right. And I mean, again, it's the last time these two teams played was week 1, and although JINAIR has gotten more wins, or more wins overall, more wings too, I suppose, than SK Telecom, it's interesting to see how these teams are matching up here in game number 1. There goes the mid inhibitor turret. Top inhibitor obviously long gone, and it looks like SKT going for the win right now. Winged and Shea already really low. Duke just all over the carries in the backline. Kuzan pushes him away, but it's troll time, and there is not a lot that JINAIR can do to prevent SKT from winning this one.
Maybe the late game the damage wouldn't be there, but there's not going to be a late game, Doa. Everyone's doing massive damage. Everyone on JINAIR is paper thin, and we're just waiting for them to blow up the Nexus.
Yeah, they've got big minion waves pushing in the top and the mid right now. Che, Trace, Pilot, Winged, left over. Kuzan coming up in a while. There goes the first Nexus turret. Duke a little bit low, has to back off for the moment. They're just zoning to take out that second Nexus turret. They might not be able to end right now. Ash Arrow does connect with Wolf. Yeah, SKT having to back off for just a moment. Got to play it safe. It was close, but looks like they'll have to come back again later. They've got 2 inhibitors down, so no big deal.
Again, still an inevitability. Base is in ruins and then some, with basically 300 health left on the Nexus turret. Pilot will clear out the minions, which we're about to take down the bot lane inhibitor turret. JINAIR, there's just no way back into this game. You cannot claw him back. There's nothing you can do. It's surrender or just wait. SKT will shop. Maybe they'll take down the next dragon, but they probably don't need to. They've already got 3 in the purse, and SKT just playing with their food.
I mean, Dragon 4 is nice if you're having to deal with turrets, but there's only 2 left on the map, so it's not really
well, there's 300 health left on the only relevant turret that's stopping them finishing the game.
Pretty much, yeah.
But there is, you know, with SKT struggles, maybe the tutorial victory is not the best.
Wolf, good damage. Great Brawl just to lock up the rest of JINAIR. Give the carries the time they need to do the damage, and the damage is done. Triple kill for Bang. Oh, tries to go for the Q onto Che. Doesn't get it. Looks like they're going to kill the Nexus right there. And that is it. SK Telecom with a dominating Game 1 win over the JINAIR Green.